This is a come to me romance spell. It will not make anyone fall in love with you. It will just increase the opportunity for romance in your life. You want to make 8 incisions in your candle. This represents the 8 cardinal paths. Next, you're going to use some oil in your candle. You can use rose or patchouli. Make sure that you use a small amount because otherwise it will become a fire hazard. The next thing you want to do is you're going to take rose petals and you're going to rip them up into tiny little pieces, very small. You're going to put them in the candle, dressing it. Next, you're going to use glitter or sprinkles in your candle. You want to use colors like pink and yellow, positive, happy, romantic colors. I know everyone hates two-parter videos, but this is a multi-part video. Witchcraft takes some time. This is how to make a come to me spell. This is a romance spell, but it is not a forced romance. The last thing for you to do is draw your sigil on your candle. You can use a permanent marker. I like to use glitter glue.
Acid, it feels, they described it as boxy, and like that made so much sense to me. I was like, yeah, it's totally boxy.
Your candle may take up to a week or 2 to burn. After you're done, check out my video on how to read this come to me spell and figure out how long it will take for it to work, if it worked at all.
Today I'm going to do a self-love spell. This has a lot of ingredients, so feel free to shorten it to what you have. Sea salt, rosebuds, I like to do 2, dill, yeah, dill, chamomile, woo, cloves, coriander seeds. These last 3 are really the only 3 you really need, so if you can't get all of those things, here's some basic things, and you use them in cooking anyway. Oregano, basil, and old reliable rosemary. Ooh, that's too much. That was some of my personal oil. I use it to represent me in a lot of spells. And some sweet oil, essential oil. Does not have to be an essential oil. Mix clockwise. Welcome back to the self-love spell. Push all of your ingredients to one side. Put into a fire-safe dish. Light. Wait until all of the flames go out. Once the flames have all gone out, transfer it into a dish that you are going to keep wherever you keep your things. I have some blessed ashes in there too. And I keep it in here for about 7 days, and then I'll bottle it up and put wax over it and then keep it where I can see it so it can remind me to love myself. During those 7 days, I will take it and put my fingers in it and pray with it and just meditate over it and really ask Spirit to bless me and make me more prone to self-love. Thanks for watching, and blessed be.
How to make a sugar jar. 2 ways. This, you're going to want to use things that are soft, sweet, and pleasant. Method 1, I'm going to use hair as my tag lock today. Pussy willow. Seashells. Rose quartz. I'm adding a blend of raspberry leaf, strawberry leaf, roses, oak moss, and vanilla. Dried roses that I grew. Now to activate, you're going to write down what you wish to sweeten on a bay leaf. Be sure to include names and anything specific. Burn the leaf and add the ashes to the jar. Fill the jar with sugar. Seal the jar with wax from a red candle. Method 2, my personal favorite. For this, you will need a bowl, a photograph, pink Himalayan salt, stones of your choice, roses. You can add small candies, a pink, red, or white candle, a bay leaf with your intention, and anoint the salt with rose essential oil. When the candle has burned down, eat the candies and bathe with the salt.
Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to make a super easy but effective Think of Me jar with this stuff right here. Let's get it. Cleanse your jar. Use sage, Florida water, salt water, whatever you have. Now take a glue stick and their photo and glue it face up in the bottom of the jar. If you have personal concerns such as clothing and hair, add them. Take a brown piece of paper that you've tore, wrote their name 3 times with their birthday, then write "Think of me" across it. Dress your hands in lavender, press that between it, add it to the jar, and now you add your herbs. 3 to 5 fresh or dried rose petals, 3 to 5 candies. Now your photo is going to be glued at the top of the jar. Spray some perfume in there and put your lid on. Set that to the side with your paper towel and sprinkle down some cinnamon. Dress your hands in olive oil and roll your candle in the cinnamon. Light it, let it burn all the way down, and every night shake this jar.
Okay guys, so today, as you can see, I've made a love potion. Now, I get kind of a lot of questions about love magic. Like, how effective is it, and does it really work? The answer is yes, of course it works. How do you think I got my man? By showing off my titties on the internet? Well, I did, but this is how I've made sure that he's going to be busting nuts on my face and no one else's for the rest of his life. Now, all you're going to need for this is some water, some glitter, a couple of heart-themed decorations, like I used some beads, and then about half a cup to a cup of his dick juice. Then add all those ingredients into a jar or a little jug like I used and mix it up really well. You want all these ingredients super integrated. Then seal the jar, and you need to seal it really tight. You do not want it to leak like your pussy when he chokes you. Then you are all set. Just give it a little shake whenever you need some love.